Virus exists. Coronavirus is a disease that attacks the respiratory system. The symptoms of COVID-19 are fever, tiredness, dry cough, shortness of breath, headache, sore throat. Coronavirus spreads primarily through droplets of saliva or discharge from the nose when an infected person coughs or sneezes. Please don't be scared. To prevent infection and to slow transmission of COVID-19, follow the safety precautionary measures placed by the World Health Organization. Wash your hands regularly with soap and water, or clean them with alcohol-based hand rubs. Maintain at least 1 meter distance between you and people coughing or sneezing. Avoid touching your face. Cover your mouth and nose when coughing or sneezing. Stay home if you feel unwell. Refrain from smoking and other activities that weaken the lungs. Practice physical distancing by avoiding unnecessary travel and stay away from large group of people. Please don't be scared of the virus. Follow the precautionary measures. Stay home, stay safe.
Everyone, how are you all doing? I hope you're all doing good. Welcome to another episode of Gambian Talents Forum at Gambian Talents Promotion. It's me here, of course, your boy Yusuf Ajata, Borom Dibenkoto. So, I hope you all watching us live and direct from your home. Remember, social distancing, wash your hand, and keep physical contact distance away from yourself as much as you can. So, today, still, we are on the impact of coronavirus on the pageantry and fashion industry. Because I know, like, on normal basis, when people heard about coronavirus, we all think about, the health impact, the death, economic insecurity, food insecurity, and so on. But like, we're forgetting about one important aspect, that is the fashion and pageantry. For that reason, I brought you here the man of the moment. I mean, the man of the century, Mr. Gambia. But before that, just want to tell you all, since this is fashion show, I decided to go with MS Design. If you just like what I'm wearing right now, please try and visit MS at Abuko. He's a good designer and he can design all kind of clothes for you. So visit him and MS, salute you. So Mr. Khalifa, we welcome you to another hour of social distancing show. On a normal basis, we just want to, give hand to each other, even to hug, but I'm afraid we can't do that. So let's keep the distance as advised by the WHO and the Ministry of Health in the Gambia. So feel free, this is your home. Right now everybody's watching you. You can just say hello to them.
Hello, good evening. Here is your guest, Mr. Gambia Khalifa Sane, as you know, and then today I'm here with your host,
Yusufa.
Invited me over for the pandemic going on in the world, I can say, and then concerning fashion too. So
exactly. So like I told them earlier on, like, this is fashion. So Khalifa, this is the reason why I decided to go with wax with this midnight blue long sleeve turtle. So how do you see it?
Turtleneck is nice.
Yeah, that I think this shows that Gambians are really trying, because this is Gambian made. It is made by Gambians, so I really think Gambians are really doing well when you come to fashion. You're from fashion industry, so you know what I'm talking about. So we really appreciate like what they say. Take a fee. I think we can make it here. Let's just stay it in our home and just hold on to something, that anything you are doing. So Khalifa, I know, like, I brought you here specifically to talk about the impact of coronavirus on the pageant fashion industry. But before that, like, I wanted to invite you earlier on for you to come, since winning Mr. Gambia. I think the public deserve to hear from you. So I would start by congratulating you for that victory at the night of October 11, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. So when you won Mr. Gambia, at that moment, how was that feeling like to you?
Actually, it was just something like it was just awesome. It was
Okay.
amazing, you know. For the first time, we had something like in the Gambia, and then among all the contestants, I can say we are all winners, but there is always a winner.
Exactly. Somebody who need to pick up the
Yeah,
file.
it wasn't just a surprise, but hard work pays.
Okay.
Whatever you do, you just focus
Sure,
on it, and
sure.
that's what I believe. So winning it wasn't just like a surprise to me. It was just I believe that if you do, and then if you believe in what you do, you can always
Exactly.
come up with something.
Yeah.
So
If you believe in what you do, you always come out with something. Just reminding you that you're still watching Government Talents Forum on Government Talents Promotion with me, myself, Yusuf Ajata. You can call me your prince, and of course, your Mr. Gambia. So, Khalifa, like you said, if you believe in something, you always go in for it. So, apart from the feeling and the excitement, because I know that it comes with a responsibility. So, how does that change your life?
yeah, I can say it's both sides. You will have the bad side and the good side. Talking of the good side, it connect me with a lot of people.
Exactly.
And then, like, I think we've been talking behind the scene, what we wanted to do.
Exactly.
So me working towards with good people and then contacting other people about being Mr. Gambia doesn't mean that you just need to be on the stage, and then at the end of the day you just go sit just for the crown.
Sure.
And then I was working on a project
Okay.
which you and I was talking of, and then that project is still
maybe we will come to that later.
Exactly.
But yeah, as for now, we would love to know, like I told you, like it comes with responsibility. And of course, when you talk of this is a position that not everybody can handle, because I've been seeing people winning this kind of prestigious position, but at the end of the day we all see how it is. So right now it's like you're not just a son or a brother to your family, or even a friend to some. You are Mr. Gambia. That means you have a lot of things to do. So I don't know how do you manage to divide that time to give that attention to to the family, to the society, and of course to the role that you've been given. How do you find it?
I find it difficult, but timing, in anything you're doing, you just plan. You just need to plan and stay with yourself. So, as I am working, and then with family and friends, I always give myself time, because I'm going to work, wake up early morning, go to work, close from work, and then see my family. At times I wouldn't see them, but I'll make so before I go to bed, I see my family. So, and I always communicate with my dad, and then I can say my parents.
Okay.
So even though at times time will not allow me, but I always make sure I give them what they want, or that moment that they are deserving of. So I always make sure I give that time to them,
Okay.
And with the friends and the public too, I can say I'm always around. So Gambia is small, so anywhere you go, you can meet your friends, you can meet your relatives and other people. So it's always like that. Like I'm always socially with people all
around you.
Anything, so
okay.
people wouldn't be a difficulty for me.
Then coming back to the actual topic, which is the impact of coronavirus on the pageantry, and of course you as an individual, as a model. So what does 2020 really meant to you? Like, we know that it started from 2019, like December coming, so which means like everything just changed over the night, schedules, people's business, people in and out. So so we want to know, like, 2020, because I know people will see that in a different angle, because let's say in 2019 you have a big vision for 2020. I want to do this, I want to go there, I want to be this. So this coming especially putting on the restriction and everything. So how would you describe 2020 on your own words?
There is one word that I would say to 2020, that is the dream shattered for now. It's like when you are dreaming of what you're going to do next,
exactly.
and something came out, you still can proceed with your dream, but it will be started within that moment, and that doesn't mean that you cannot pick the pieces of that dream and fix it back when the time comes. So for now, we all know the pandemic is very, very disturbing, and then and how small the country is with the economic crisis. So it wouldn't be easy for us,
Sure.
you know, at the moment.
Sure.
So, but we just keep faith and then.
Okay. You know, like when the whole issue started, you know, first it was in China, you know, before, you know, it just spread around the world,
Sure.
which has even like triggered the WHO to declare it as a pandemic, meaning that, you know, this need global force, it need global effort, you know, to combat it. So and then, you know, when they just declare like a public emergency, which means like to restrict people's movement in and out, I know that it must have some tremendous impact on your calendar. How does it affect you?
To me, it didn't affect me a lot because there are things that we are allowed to do. You know, you can wash your hand, you can use masks, you can use sanitizer. So
Yeah.
all those are available for us to protect ourselves from this. So you will not let we don't have to let this corona keep us in a cage, you know. But with those things, if we use it, you know, it will help us because it will save us. So for that being the case, I don't think that it stopped a lot of my errand because I make sure that I follow the rules. That is, hand sanitizer is always available in my bag, and then I have my mask with me, and I change it every time that I'm going out. So for that being the case, it wasn't difficult for me. I don't see it as a big deal. The only thing is we have to apply what the rule says.
Okay, like you just give us the glimpse of what you wanted to do, which is your project, and of course maybe like I understand that right now everything is just changed, you know, film will be falling. So how best right now you are using your platform, you know, to like what I mean is that how are you linking your platform with the current issue, perhaps maybe to contribute to content to the fight of COVID-19? How are you changing that? Because I know it must be difficult for you, you know, this is what you wanted to do, but now even if you want to do it fully, it would be nice, or maybe it would be advisable for you to link it with this to fight it alongside. So how are you balancing it?
It's something that I've think of, but I haven't started anything yet on it because we're still on the corona issue thing or the corona fight. But with that, let me say, with what you said right now, will help me to move on. You know,
Sure.
right? I won't start anything on that based on you know how the
Things are going.
financial issues and all that.
Okay.
It wouldn't be that difficult, but considering it since last month to come, you know how the economic crisis is and the financial issue is affecting us, you know, especially with the youth. So it wouldn't be easy for me to just pull out like that.
Sure.
I need support. So if I get that, I can link it with my platform and go out there and support.
Okay. Then, yeah, maybe that's very understandable. Then at your own level now, maybe let's say when you come to the coronavirus itself, because you have been seeing, you know, beauty queens, you know, models from all over the world, you know, like what they're doing towards it, especially using their voice on social media, because normally beauty queens and kings, you know, like models, they normally have large followers on social media. So right now, what are you doing? Like, I mean, how best are you using your social media, you know, to add your voice to the conversation?
Let me say I'm not being using my voice over the social media, but I'm using my social media with the the some of the message that I'm giving them.
Yeah.
You know, I just give them message, but not over I don't do it over the voice. So, but for now, let's say, you know, like I said, you know.
But I think right now it would be very like advisable, since like you just said it right now, you know, like Kodoman, and we all know how the country is, especially when you come to pageantry to support, it's going to be very difficult. So maybe since that's gonna be, you know, a little bit hectic, so don't you think like the best thing for you right now is to capitalize on social media? Because I know that through my research, you have a large followers both on Facebook and Instagram. So I know like people are listening to you, people are watching you. So what are you telling them on social media, you know, on how to behave at home, what to do, you know, the health tips and so on?
Anytime I make a post both on this social media, like Instagram, Facebook, and then you know the trend one is TikTok. I always say stay home safe, and then use masks, wash your hand, and all that. So those are the only things that I do for now.
Okay.
You know, anytime I make a post, I make sure that I put those words there for people
Okay.
to see. This is what is going
You're
on.
doing.
Me alone too also is fighting against it. So together we can all do it.
So how often are you doing it? Is it like on daily basis, on weekly basis, or
Like
how
it
often?
wouldn't take me for like weekly. In a week I can do like 3 times. Because even today I think I had a post on my TikTok which
Okay.
I had to say stay safe.
Stay safe.
Wash your hand with hand sanitizer and then mask.
And like each time you do that post, how do you see the reaction, from the public,
Yeah, the reaction. Um, I got feedback from
Okay.
them. Yeah, people say thank you, and then people will like the post. But the feedback is the message that they write.
They
So
write.
always when I go through that, I feel okay. There are people out there that are seeing what I'm doing. So with that, it's okay. So.
Okay, like we have been seen to like other people in the industry will be embarking on like social media challenge, like they could say today's hand wash challenge, or something that could be challenging and that could keep the audience busy on how to prevent themselves. So have you been doing like any challenge, like to come up with something and tell them, okay, this is the challenge that this is from me, Mr. Gambia, and I want to see it trending? Like for the past 1 month or 2-3 weeks, I've been seeing like the push-up. Even from the politicians, the artists, people, even the females are doing the push-up. So, I mean, those kind of things. So, have you been initiating or maybe thinking about it to do a challenge, that will be go trend, oh, this is from Mr. Gamba, so, but so.
Yeah, that's a good question. I'm thinking of doing something like that because I've been seeing a lot of trending things on social media, especially this TikTok that is all over the world now. Even other people are joining just to get ourselves, okay with it. So, like you said, I'm thinking of that, which I'll be doing very soon. So, for now, I haven't done anything yet. I was joining a challenge, but myself, I didn't come up with any challenge yet. Yeah.
Then which of the medium, have you find it to be, more easy or that is very effective for you? Because I know that, like you said, using Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. TikTok now is very popular, Mobika is like and say. So what is the medium that is right now that is working very, very well for you? That okay, anytime I do this post, I get, that reaction from the people, and like, people are even expecting, even if you don't, they're gonna be like, Khalifa, boy, I'm gonna get a boy, be more major. So what is that medium?
TikTok.
TikTok.
Yeah, both TikTok and my Instagram. Yeah, they both got me those followers whereby anytime I make a post, I'll see a lot of comment and then a lot of likes. So for now, I think I can use more of a TikTok.
TikTok.
Yeah, in this case.
Okay.
It's the trending one and it's going all over,
TikTok.
Each time you make a post, each time you do anything there, it's all over,
TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. I think right now it's the right time for people to make best use of social media, because people often underestimate it, but we all have a voice. Even if you're going to change 1 or 2 lives right now, trust me, make the best use of the social media. Let it be TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. Just on a daily basis, you just post something which you think it's positive and it can impact people's life. I think it's gonna benefit people in one way or the other, because mobile mobile. So then we moved on social distancing. How does social distancing affect Mr. Gambia? Like we know that you love to mingle with people, going in and out, just to see that over the nitrogen's been restricted.
Yeah.
So
social distancing is like when you cage someone.
Exactly.
And caging, we human, we are not used to that. Maybe lions and other things are the people that can be caged, or other things that the animals that can be caged. But we human beings are not used to it. So for that being the case, I feel so bored.
I know.
So close, like everything become different to me. So I feel like I need to go out, but there's no way.
Yeah, restriction.
So I always be like, I need to go out. This thing has to come on, like it comes and then it has to go now. So we are tired of it.
So what of between Khalifa and your loved ones, the people that you used to every day, especially Madam GF? Right now we know that it's restriction, or you guys are still seeing each other? Lady, I mean, madam, of
Oh.
course. She's watching.
No.
Oh, you don't want to say because maybe there are a lot of them around, right?
No, no, no.
So you might land yourself in trouble.
No, no. we normally communicate through WhatsApp,
WhatsApp,
and then
okay.
we communicate through phone, call, text, and all that. Yeah, you would say social distance, but we cannot avoid it. You have to.
So you want to tell me that like you can do it, so you just have to see each other at some point?
Yeah. at
Like
some
seriously?
point. Yeah.
But don't you think that you're going against the norms that you
But
guys
even
do
if
social
we are together,
distancing?
we do social distancing.
I don't get it. How can your girlfriend visit you at house where we no, I don't get it. Can you explain it? How can you do the social distancing?
Of course, you can do social distance. You will be in the parlor, and then all of you will be sitting and you'll be chatting.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
What if she decided to kiss you, to hug you?
For once, I don't think it's a problem. So let's forget about
You're gonna
it.
do it. So would you advise her to wash her hand, maybe like to do
Yeah,
some before
she
you?
does that. She have that. Like at
Okay.
times even she will be the one telling me that use this thing.
This thing.
You know, she has it at her doorstep. So when you come, you have to wash your hand first, and then you get it. But for me, I personally have everything intact in my bag. Anytime I'm going out, even if I'm in a vehicle, I use my mask. And then I feel like the we Gambians, we don't believe in this thing that
I know.
much. So, but it's something to
Real.
So, but anytime that I'm going out, it doesn't. I don't
Affect
mind.
you.
Yeah, I make sure I use all that is allowed. My
Okay.
mask, my hand sanitizer.
Sanitizers.
You know, I keep myself safe. You know.
Save, you know.
Yeah.
So like you mentioned it earlier on, like you getting a little bit bored at home. So during your this time of boredness, what do you do, to keep yourself company? What are some of the things you engage yourself in the house?
Most of social media,
Okay.
and then
What of the workout? Because I've been seeing a lot of celebrities, doing that workout at home.
I've been doing my workout routine the past month and this month, but then injury made me stop.
Okay.
So for now, I'm not doing any
Doing
workout.
work,
My
okay.
shoulder is
Okay.
it's not in a good
Okay.
position. So for that being the case, I'm not doing any workout. for
Okay.
now. So but at home, I'm always with my
Social media.
movie watching.
Okay.
Finding something trend, like you said, I have to come up with something. So I'm thinking of something, even though I have something in mind. But I don't want to come out just like that and then do something which
Okay.
it's not going to be that viral.
Okay.
But I make sure I do something that when I come out with it,
It's gonna
will go
last
viral.
forever.
So and for this TikTok, it's a good platform or a good social point whereby people can use it to say over.
And right now, who is People's Queen? Because you talked about your girlfriend, you just gush about her. So we want to know who is People's Queen. People wanted to know. Can we have the name?
Can we skip that later?
Carl, people deserve to know it. They deserve to know who is their queen. So even I deserve to know it. So who is it? Tell us the name. Or maybe you have an error. So if you mention one,
No.
like I said, it's a trouble for you at home.
Okay.
Okay, that's Mr. Gambia Khalifa. Just to remind you all that you're still watching Gambian Talents Forum with me, Yusuf Ajat, and of course our honorable guest, His Grace Highness, Mr. Khalifa Sane, to discuss about the impact of COVID-19 on the pageantry, fashion, and of course model. So as a model, Carl, we know that, before the COVID-19, you're going to go out, to gym for training. So right now, how do you do your rehearsals? How do you do your training?
Like I said, social media, everything is on the social media now. Since we are in a cage, go to your phone and then watch. I can watch through my laptop. I can watch fashion and other fashion trending things that online. So exercise is out of it for
Okay.
now, like I said. But for any other fashion trending going on, I watch them through
Okay.
YouTube
YouTube.
or my phone. Yeah.
Okay, then can you show us how to catwalk? Because maybe a lot of people want to see how do you do catwalk.
Yeah.
Maybe you do want to show to people that how to do catwalk, or shall we skip that?
Yeah, we skip that.
Okay, then I know that you too into designing. So right now, how are you dealing with your customers, or is anyone been coming to your workshop? Or right now you just halted everything?
Yeah, not everything. Most of my work I do it in my room.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a lot of things that I do home, like I can do them by hands without
Okay.
a machine.
Okay.
So things like that I'm not being affected with anything for now. But for the shop, like you said, that one is luck.
It's luck.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's luck for now. So
Okay.
there are things that I can do home.
Okay.
You know, I can do them by hands without not using the machine.
Okay. So what does the whole process, like what did you learn from the whole process? From the issue of social distancing, to lessen the physical contact, of course, to stay home. What does it teach you, Dal? I learned the Monella.
I think it teaches me to be with my family more than being outside. It also helped me to meditate more with myself alone, because it's good to have that. So the pandemic might be something, crazy, like, for us, but then within this moment, you can use this
as an opportunity
for yourself and heal yourself, whatever is going on with you. You can be alone, meditate, do your yoga, do your exercise. Health-wise too is very good for us. You stay home, do your exercises, your little exercises, and then be with your family, because some of us will not be have the chance to see our family when we go to work and come back. Before you come, you will find some of your little brothers are sleeping, or your dad is not around, he's sleeping, or your parents are sleeping. So for that being the case, now you can see them early morning when you wake up, your family every day.
That's very true. It seems like we have we're running out of time, but before we go, what would be your advice to the people that are watching you? Like I said, just Khalifa, you're the Mr. Gambia, the man of the moment. So people listening to you, and of course they would love to listen to you. So what would you advise them in this hard time? Because a jarabo warata diamo sera, so
my advice wouldn't be long. It's very simple. Let's follow the rules, and then anytime you're going outside, protect yourself, wash your hand, use your mask, find a hand sanitizer. We just don't have to be like, okay, Gambia, this is not here.
Exactly.
Amam
Futajang, or like political BJ, so we can be for like.
They say there's this saying goes, prevention is better than
Thank
cure.
you.
So we start preventing ourselves before we cure anything.
In fact, it is been in the next 2 to 3 months coming, Gambia will have more than 100,000 COVID-19 cases. So I think it's very, very scary. Like you said, in the Gambia here, in fact, some people don't even believe it. Political just to attract money and loans from the international donors. So, but like you said, prevention is better than cure. I think we have to, because I'm not sure. I don't think Gambia is prepared to welcome COVID-19 here. So I think it's very, very important. So what would you say about the 500 million? Because like Adiamo said, people talking about it. So what would be your advice to the government on how to spend that 500 million, on your own opinion?
That is if the 500 million is there.
What of now? Let's say now it is there now.
It is there.
What would you say? Yes.
It's very simple. The 500 million, considering the population of the Gambia, it's like the 500 million is more than it. So each compound.
So you want to say that like the 500 million,
not in a form of we say, but at least each compound can have something. The government can cut off 250.
Okay.
And for the whole country, find something. I can see our neighboring country is
Senegal.
Senegal is doing that every time they are on, campaign against this corona thing. So they are trying to make awareness for their country. So, and even their artists and other people are coming out and then with them. So we can also do that. You can use the youths, the like you said, the fashion industry, the music industry, the artists, let's say the youths are more active for now
into it
to do this thing, so the government can spend the money for
on them
and then fight against this thing. The earlier the better.
That's very true. That is Mr. Gambia, and his of course advice and opinion to the government, of course. So this is the end of our show. Like I said earlier on, the outfit is being designed by MS Design. You can always visit him or call him on 915399. 3915399 391-5399 MS Design at Abuko. MS really did justice to my outfit, so I think we all need to visit him, you know. So Khalifa, what is your last word? Time is up.
My last word is
Yes.
stay home, stay safe, wash your hand. Gambia, let's just be real. This is something true, and it is something that is going outside there. So, like I said, prevention is better
than cure.
Let's try and prevent ourselves before we be
Exactly.
in a doom. You know. So,
Thank you very much. I wish I can shake hand with you, but I think we just gonna.
just
So no, I don't even. Actually, this is a problem because just last night I've seen on news our first lady, using this elbow, but I don't even think it makes sense because true that it's physical contact. So I think right now the best way to greet each other is just to observe some distance and maybe just let's use the Indian way of greeting. Namaste. Of course, I think in fact it is the best way of greeting, not by doing this because it's still contact. So maybe we can just go by this. How you doing? Any good? Yeah. So like Khalifa said, I think my advice also would be to advise the public on hand washing, stay home, social distancing. You just take care of yourself and you be safe. This is Gambian Talents Forum, and of course it's me, Yusuf Ajata. I know you all know me from Dibankoto, but sometimes this is how we do it. And with me, my honorable guest, Mr. Gambia Khalifa. Thank you so very much for coming. So just stay home, stay safe, wash your hand and do everything, because I know that still now there is no cure for the COVID-19, but one cure, it's just been found recently and it is very effective. In fact, this is why China people are really combating the COVID-19. The cure is stay home, stay safe. See you all next time. Ciao.
Coronavirus exists. Coronavirus is a disease that attacks the respiratory system.